Picked to do my speech on discrimination against transgendered. Transgendered people face discrimination a lot. Unfortunately, one of the places that they face discrimination is in healthcare. Healthcare is a human right that is denied a lot to transgender people. In a 2010 article titled National Transgender Discrimination Survey Report on Health and Healthcare, transgender people experience discrimination when accessing healthcare, from disrespect and harassment to violence and outright denial of service. These reasons deter them from seeking and receiving healthcare. Because, he really wants to go to the doctor's office and, have to deal with that kind of stuff. Just because you're transgender. It shouldn't even matter. There were some key healthcare findings from the survey that was done. According to the article, 28% postpone medical care and 48% just can't afford it. 19% of survey participants reported being refused health care. 28% dealt with harassment, and 2% were victims of violence. 50% had to teach their medical providers about transgender care, because a lot of the doctors, they don't really know much about it, so they have to educate them on it, so that way they do receive the right health care that they need. Every single day, transgender people have to deal with social and economic mistreatment due to their gender identity. Advocates help transgender people find housing, to obtain health and partnership benefits, or to save jobs terminated due to bias. According to their article, 24% of the subjects were denied health care in doctor's offices and hospitals. 13% were denied health care in emergency rooms. 11% by mental health care clinics. 5% by EMTs. And 3% by in-drug treatment programs. Female to male respondents had higher roles of unequal treatment. Had higher unequal rates. Latinos and Latinas had the highest rate of being mistreated from any other kind of race. 36% of transgender people had lost their jobs. Doctors' offices and hospitals are unsafe places for transgender people, because a lot of time when they go, they have to deal with violence and harassment and stuff that you should not have to deal with, and not even at doctor's offices, but in everyday life. They were verbally harassed by doctors as well as physically attacked. A lot of transgender people have to teach their provider so they obtain the right care. They postpone health care because they can't afford it. Because a lot of the times when they go to obtain health insurance, they get denied just because they were transgendered. They also postpone it because they just don't want to deal with the discrimination. Who really wants to? Most don't have health insurance because, like I said before, they get denied, which having health insurance is a right of every single human being, regardless of what you are. Because everybody is a human. No matter if you were once a male and now a female, or once a female and now a male. None of that stuff should even matter. HIV infections are 2.64%, which is 4 times over the rate of the general population. They unfortunately have to engage in sex for income because, they lose their job, they can't find jobs, so they have to find other ways to make an income. And unfortunately, that's about the easiest and quickest way to make money for them. They also struggle with drug and alcohol abuse, as well as not only do they have sex to get money, but they also sell drugs to get money, because that is another quick way as well to get, fast income. Um, they also pick up smoking because they just have a lot, and I mean a lot of stress that they have to deal with. So some people that never smoked before, they pick up smoking. So that way they have some outlet, I guess, to deal with this stuff. According to the article, 41% of the respondents have attempted suicide, which is, it's really sad. Transgender people, they have a lot that they have to deal with, and it shouldn't even be like that. It's really sad to see what they have to go through, because, they are humans just as much as, me and you are, and they should be treated as such. Most of the time, they are the nicest people that you will ever meet. So don't discriminate against them just because, they might be a little bit different, I guess. I mean, take time to get to know one. You might become the best of friends. So, thank you.